got him in the lobby. No, he was there, making a run for it. Yeah, it's some gas bombs trying to get him. At the morgue. We've got him trapped down here. Okay, hurry. Over and out.
So I'm confused because we had a discussion earlier about a portion of the game where we'd have, you know, no guns. And here we are, yep. But for some reason I remember being able to melee in this section. Obviously we can't because I can't. I just tried and it was like, no. No, you don't get to, you know, punch the guy who's trying to kill you. You could stand there and die. That's it. And I'm very confused by that. So, I suppose we will not kill this man. He will be the only man we do not kill. We have to have a gun to melee.
Down here. Okay, hurry. Over and out.
Okay. Not even gonna question that.
You're gonna get it now, Payne. How stupid can you get? You were safe in there, you stupid fuck. I'm coming for you.
Deja vu. Wow, he is fast. He's just keeping up with me. Surely they have a gun in the reception's office, right? Yep, we have to bring a gun to a fist fight. Figure. Dead end. I have no idea where it wants me to go, so we're just gonna kind of blindly make a few attempts here and trial and error it a little bit.
Stupid kid you get. You were safe in there, you stupid fuck. I'm coming for you.
Go this way. So, going that way didn't work, so let's go this way.
Let him down. You did everything. Mr. Payne!
Mitchum, he's here. Get him.
What is this?
What? You... okay. I think I was going the right way, because there was people talking and events happening, so... If you're hitting scripts, that's usually a good sign.
You were safe in there, you stupid fuck. I'm coming for you.
So we're going to get another save now that we think we know where we're going.
Down. You did everything. Mr. Payne!
Mitchum, he's here. Get him.
What is this?
Howard!
Nope, nothing in here.
Where is he? He isn't getting out. I'll guard the door. Make sure he doesn't get past us. Hunt him down. Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Stay where you are. Drop your weapons. You drop it.
The dead security guard had dropped his gun in the doorway. If I could get to it, I could fight back.
Oh, come on. There we go. It's okay, I can melee now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe we shouldn't melee. Got it. We'll do this instead. Much easier on the body. Yeah. Slow-mo mode engaged. Alright, we're good, I mean, it's not my fault that Connor Tremere is Connor Tremere, okay? I'm just saying. And I did have a nice lunch. I had some Polish sausages. Whoa! How are you not dead? Whoa! Jesus, okay. Person didn't want to die. It's weird. I mean, who wouldn't want to die? Oh, yeah, it was good. There's a local place that makes their own sauerkraut, which I got.
Cover me!
It's a lot more mild than the kind of stuff you get at the grocery store, but, I mean, that works for me. And we're dead. I think I didn't pick up the painkillers in this timeline. I just realized that. And we can't go back to get them. Hey, Pillow Willow. Happy Tuesday. There's some painkillers. Tasty painkillers.
You can't hide.
I'm not really hiding.
Coward!
I'm not really a coward. Yes, it is Tuesday, which is good. We might actually beat this game today, depending on our pacing. We'll see how we do. I'm not really in a rush. It's just, it'd be nice after Control was too long, that Max Payne 2 be too short. I'd go with cherry flavored personally, but, like, Max is kind of weird. He likes grape-flavored stuff. I think it's part of why he has issues, you know? Also, why is shotgun ammunition in a hospital locker room? No. This is Noir York. Up.
You have a tumor in your brain. It's making you mad. We're forced to operate aggressively.
The fake doctors were trying to confuse me, saying I was John Mira, pumping me full of drugs.
No. None of that. Give it back. He's new. He has the drill. Restrain him. No. All right now. Easy. Just hand it over. There's a good boy. Hey, stay back. No.
I was in charge, but still woozy from the drugs. I had to escape. I couldn't let them stop me.
He's coming. He's coming. Get away. Get away.
I think you got him. So, Black Val, mind if I share a quick story? Once upon a time, I was playing a custom setting that my sister had developed. It included a custom rule set, too. So the gameplay and the setting were custom. Right. Whoa! I'm telling a story here! Jackasses! Have a little decorum. Anyway, so there I am. So I'm stopping because I want to demonstrate with my hands here a little bit, okay? So I'm playing an engineer. Now, the way this works is I have, like, a tank, a battery, a mana, if you will, mana bar, of nanites, and I could use these to build things on the fly. And I can pretty much build whatever I want to, as long as I can think about it, and she kind of comes up with the stats for it. It's a very cool idea for a class. She's never forgiven me for this session I'm about to share with you, because apparently I kind of broke it in half and did stuff that she wasn't expecting or anticipating from a game design perspective, which makes sense because game design is usually more my wheelhouse than hers. But anyways, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, at this one point, I reached a point where I was effectively out of mana, and all I had was the tools I had left. It's like, okay, now what? Well, one of the things I've designed was this device. So the way this works is, imagine it like clamps onto something and it just adheses to it very tightly, and then these arms like pop out, or I guess I should pop out on either side, and there's these lasers, and they would like spin around, and that's how you would drill through something. Now I designed this device to get into the building I was in, but there were enemies here now, and they had guns, and I'm like, well, shoot. And she was expecting me to die, so what I did was I grabbed that drill, and I lunged at the guy, and it adhesed it to his chest, and my sister just blanches. Like, what? Yeah, skunk. So the things pop out and it starts drilling through him. And this is not a fast device. It's because it's not intended to be. It's intended to be a nice. So he's just like trying desperately to get this thing off him as it goes down, inch by inch by inch by inch, until finally he was extremely dead. And there was like a cylinder of him left. Anyways, I was just reminded of that for some strange reason here because of the whole, drills, weapons things. Look, and she was like, you're horribly evil, and I'm like, look, it was that or die, okay? It was the only weapon I had. It was a drill. When all you have is a drill, you make do with what you got. That wasn't evil. That was desperate. There's a difference. Although now that I think about it, I'm not sure what I would have designed if I had mana left. The only thing that was difficult about that class was you basically always have to be creative, because you can make literally anything. But you have to be careful about what you make and how much mana it uses and so forth and so on. So it's like, Okay, you could tell... Oh my god! You could tell that I've been playing Control lately, because my first thought upon entering this room, without even thinking about it, was, okay, I'm going to grab the explosive devices. I'm just going to hold them until the next enemy I see, and I'm going to lunge it at them. And it took me probably a good 2 seconds to realize I don't have the ability to telekinetically fling stuff in this game. Although, if you think about it, that'd probably make the game more interesting, wouldn't it? I think it's a sign, Ross. Alright, let's have some pills. Hope we can get some more tasty, tasty Vicodin soon. Anything here? Nope, okay. Bullet times, psychokineticist. Whatever. Max Payne 3. The actual one that isn't out yet, but someday will come out. Hang on, we gotta watch Lords and Ladies first.
Lords and Ladies, brought to you in part by Castling Insurance Companies. My lord, I will marry her. My mind is made up. She will be my lady.
Over my dead body, brother. That harlot will never soil our family name. You have no right to call yourself a lord. I am here to do the duty of a sheriff's heir.
You have insulted my lady for the last time, my lord. I demand satisfaction.
As you wish, little brother. And gal.
No, my lord. Nothing good can come of this.
Villain!
My lord, I beg of you.
My lord, brother, heed her words. Maybe we can yet solve this peacefully.
Have at thee!
No!
My lord!
Brother! What have you done? Brother, you have slain me.
My lord, we are lost.
My lady, what have I done? All is lost. What have I done?
Hi, Ice Frost.
Lords and Ladies continues after the break.
Oh my god! They were just sitting there, waiting for me. This really is Half-Life. I only had one shot. I made it count. Let's do this. Whoa there! Whoa there! I was swinging guns, alright? I called a pause break. Yes, everyone crowd into that door, please. Keep crowding into that door, please. Oh, God. Jesus, these guys have health when you have just a pistol. Alright, hang on, let's get the MP. 5 here. Okay! That was a whole squad we just took out. Jeez Louise. Let's save after that. Anyone got any candy? I could go for some candy. Candy! Yeah, sorry, I should have acknowledged the Kevin Conroy joke. Because, I mean, Kevin Conroy's awesome. Although, in fairness, I don't really know many of his roles off the top of my head, other than the fact that he is the voice of Batman. Like, y'all always talk about, you know, who's your favorite Batman, who's your favorite Joker, and all that. My favorite Batman is Kevin Conroy. Full tilt. And that's true in the games and the shows.
Coward! Cover me!
Oh, God. Well, whether or not I would be I almost called you Transformers, Zacta. Your new name is Zach Chormers. Oh, God, I died. Would depend entirely on how much access I would have to it. Which I don't know off the top of my head. Shut up! I'll save you this time. Maybe. I got some spray and pays, let me tell you what. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, God! Where is he? How are you so fast, sir? Zack Taft has become Transformers. At long last, his destiny has been fulfilled. The matrix of leadership, etc., etc. I don't have any healing items. Hey, did the bad guys bring drugs?
Construction site, I had been ready to give myself in.
Nope.
There would have been no answers, no second chance. Nothing would be fixed. I had to solve the case on my own. Mona was still the answer. I caught glimpses of her out of the corner of my eye, felt her presence everywhere I went. I was trying to trace her path, recreate the winding course of the magic bullet in her head. I couldn't find her. I drove out of the city in the direction Mona had pointed me, to a man who specialized in answers. The architecture of Alfred Woden's manor had its origins in European darkness, along with the Inner Circle.
Mr. Payne, I've been expecting you.
Hi, Woden.
The only true reason why men fight wars, love.
The score on Mona Sachs?
Next question.
Fine. Why is the Inner Circle trying to kill me?
I am dying. Cancer. Power has leaked through my fingers. There was a rebellion. A renegade faction has pushed the society into a civil war. Everyone who resists is assassinated. We have been reduced to fighting mob wars.
Vinnie Gognitti?
Vladimir Lem.
I knew the answer before he told me. Vlad had lied. Cleaning company commandos were his men.
Vladimir Lem has belonged to the Society for many years. Gognitti is going to die in the hands of the Inner Circle renegade. Then he is coming for me, his one-time mentor.
Oh, sorry. Dun dun dun.
I left Woden at the door of his panic room. By talking of fate, Vlad had been asking for my blessing to his plan to murder me. I've been keeping to the backbeat, reacting to Vlad's moves, cleaning up after him. no more.
Yeah, Kamek.
Get in, quick, it's starting.
All right.
Hey, turn it
Hey,
this
you!
way so we can...
You! We're closed. Go away, cop. The boss is not here. Without a search warrant, you've got no business being here.
I had to get through the building to Vlad's office.
So I did! Not even.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy must brave the cold void filled with demons' nefarious minds.
Oh, come on, I'm watching TV!
Once more, Captain Baseball Bat Boy has escaped Demon's trap. But can he save Bicycle Helmet Girl before... Closed system, a Hollywood franchise that goes perpetually on forever. Go.
Oh, I missed it. Whatever. Anyways, whoever asked the question, which I think is Ice Frost. No, the HUD hasn't bugged out. I haven't codified anything yet. I'm still kind of debating a few things. And yes, this was the MCU about 4 years before the MCU actually got started. Listen, I'm not evil, I just love killing these people so much! And the drugs! I love the drugs! Oh, yes. My sweet, sweet drugs. Anyways, Blu-ray and DVD does not help, Zactaf. I need it in digital format. But if anybody ever donated towards it, I could look it up. And, you know, determine if it is a streamable format. I'm only... it only pulls me down to half health. But I figured since this game is so relatively short, I mean, honestly, there's a decent chance we'll beat it today. We'll go ahead and just codify everything at the end. I've been jotting down notes. Don't worry! Oh, God, the pain! I'm gonna shoot you in the nuts for that one. Your last waking moment will be absolutely beautiful! Wait, I'm getting my quotes mixed up. My bad. My bad. Hang on, let's try that again. Ahem. Through the door. Over there. Over here to the coffee demon of Haspis. And then forwards. Did you see my response to you on Discord, by the way? Hazardous. I'm just curious. Yeah, let's get a striker. And you absolutely positively want anything in front of you to die. I know it's not literally, but I've always been in the habit of calling that kind of a gun a spaz. I know that there is such a thing as a gun called a spaz, but it always just seems like such an appropriate title for this stuff, you know what I mean? What is it? Well, it's a fully automatic shotgun. What? I just wanted to make sure, Hazardous.
Where is she? There!
Whoa, hello! Hello! Hello, hello. I'll just shoot you in the balls.
Coming for him.
Shoot you in the balls. I can't shoot your balls if you dodge for cover. I'm afraid you just get to die. Sorry. I can't make your death beautiful. I'm so sorry. I failed you all. There's nobody here. Who shot at me? There you are, ball death. Ah, okay. Which one has this? I mean, yes, one way or the other. Because I see all my comments, but I don't know which one you're referencing. So yes is the answer to your question. Okay. Through the door?
When he steps through the door, and he'll see us ambush his ass and shoot him dead.
Did you hear something?
No, and you better shut up so he won't hear us.
This one
I
is...
think I should go take a look. Get!
Whoa, God! So we're playing on the easiest difficulty, not actually on purpose, only because we actually have no choice but to play on easiest difficulty. And, well, that's our health in the lower left, Chemic. The red is bad. Here, there. We're now going to heal to full with 4 healing potions, which actually isn't going to fully heal us to full. It is easier than Max Payne 1. I do actually agree with that sentence. But I'm just pointing out that this game is a little bit wonky, and honestly, it's one of the only other things I'm debating for a potential negative, is it's just really easy to die in this game. That's actually a clever trap. So in case you missed it, they have a cleaner person, and at a glance you say, aha! And it's completely covered with explosives and gasoline and explosives and ammo and explosives. So, let's just demonstrate what would happen here. I better walk through here. Oh my god!
He here yet? What? Can't hear you. Here. He's near? Keep your hands on your ears. It's gonna be a loud bang. What? Hey, you!
Here's your bang! Did someone... Oh, whatever. Ah, yes, public servant syndrome. Yes, I do remember that one. I don't agree with it in this exact case, but I do remember the comment. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Listen, can you stop shooting me for a second? Like, just for 1 second, that's all I ask. Thank you. Yeah, we'll stick with the MP for now. Oh, we should make sure we have a grenade. Actually, let's go with that. Hang on. I'm coming. I'm coming. I missed. Give me a minute. I gotta finish rolling into the ground. There we go. There we go. Try that again. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. And we're dead. Yes, that's all we're made of anymore is drugs and alcohol. I wonder. Yeah. Totally not going to die from non-impact. Yep, okay, okay. Well, that's because they did, Kevin. So, as weird as it may sound, and anybody who's worked with video games knows this, it's actually harder than it to code someone who, an AI, for example, or an enemy that doesn't know where you are, than it is to code one that does know where you are. So, the overwhelming majority of older video games, the computer just knew where you were. And that's just, you just lived with that. That was just the end of that. I mean, even then, most games kind of are cheat when it comes to those kind of things. This is also kind of a holdover from even older code, where it was hard to code enemy AI at all, and so the enemy AI was considered very stupid. And so what they would do is they would give the enemy tons and tons of advantages in order to offset that when they are fighting the player. And those two problems tend to blur into each other in some games. Not this one, just in some. So, yeah. There's a whole long, complicated history about that, which I'm mostly aware of because of the RTS scene, where let's just say that there is a marked difference between the enemy AI in, oh, I don't know, Command & Conquer 1 versus Command & Conquer 3, or Warcraft 1 versus StarCraft 2, or however you want to think about that. Yes, they did, FML word, especially in the mid and late 90s. Whoop, hello. There's also a concept which I think we just saw, and I think we've seen a couple of times. I forget what it's called, but it's the first bullet misses. It's something a lot of shooters do. Okay, yep. Killed by boxes. hang on, Zach. Death. So in a lot of shooters, especially I can speak personally to several of the Call of Duty games that we've actually covered. I talked about this during that. What they would do is they'll shoot at you, but they are programmed to miss. And depending on your difficulty, they're programmed to miss X times. In other words, if you are caught by surprise by some enemies, they cannot kill you. They're incapable. They'll shoot right at you, but those bullets will miss. I don't know if this game does it, but those people did just miss us just now, so maybe. But I do not know. I don't know that much about how this game is programmed. What? Yeah, see, like that just killed me, but that's okay. I accept that death. It's a good death. Why? Here, come murder me really quick. Murder me! Okay, there we go. Now, for some reason, it keeps doing this. There we go. What? I'm confused by what just happened. Alright, so question. Favorite quote in fiction about revenge? Jeez, I don't know. Revenge is a sucker's game, son. I aim for satisfaction. That's probably my favorite quote about revenge. Get some ammo here. Don't mind me.
Cleaning company vans, the cleaner jumpsuits, the illegal firearms, the hard evidence that proved Vlad was behind it all.
Oh, thank God. Drugs. Sweet, sweet drugs.
Payne, my brother, all is lost. I am a lord no more.
Men, capture them.
Your word is our command, my lady.
Mama?
Yes, good, good. My precious boy, a noble lord is dead. A vile crime against our illustrious name. A crime that shall not go unpunished.
My lord!
Unhand her, you brutes!
Yes, good, good. Men, let her go.
Aye, my lady.
Good, good, my dear girl. You seem faint. Do sit down. Rest. Here, a glass of wine. Drink. It will bring color back to your cheeks.
Thank you, my lady.
No! Do not drink, my lady!
Valentine.
My lord!
Allow me. Mama, I drink to the memory of my brother. My lady, I drink for you.
No, my son, that is not for you. Men, stop him.
Too late. I have swallowed the bitter poison. I am dead so that my lady can live. With this deed, I prove myself a lord.
My lord!
No! Fire! Fire is loose!
Ow.
My lord!
My lady, go! Run! Live! Mama, you are no lady.
No, no, my son, no! Aha!
The end. Oh, that's good. Oh my. Okay. I think you're right. I think it's time to codify something. Codifying a negative. And we'll codify this stuff later.
Okay, what's happening? Somebody, anybody, get in here, tell me! I can still hear gunshots. Is she still coming? Stop her! She could be headed here, to the office. Is it the same killer bitch who shot Boss in the arm? Stop her! Does she have an army with her? Go get these men! Stop them! Everybody get your asses here! Everybody here! Stop them!
Technically, she does have an army with her. One. Well, I can't do the schlock. I can't do it on command. Listen, all I'm saying is that Sam Lake is Max Payne. I think what I love most about these people is they give me so much ammo. I think you're right, Zach Taft. But you know the speech I'm referencing. He gives a whole speech about it.
Is it over? Did somebody get them? Are they dead? Is it safe? No!
It's extremely safe!
Vlad and Mona were on a crash course. If I'd find one, the odds were I'd find the other. Vlad was after Vinny. He had left me a map to follow.
You have one new message. Vlad, it's me. Where are you? I need you. I'm on my way to the construction site now.
Winterson.
I'll do it. I'll take care of them both for you.
I believe we in the business say, dun dun dun.
Is this a crime? Is it against the law to be happy? They haven't seen you with my boy. Haven't seen you with me. Miss you. Call me.
The gilding on the mask had cracked to reveal the rot underneath. Winterson's confession didn't wash away my guilt. It made me feel worse. I had a meeting scheduled with Vlad at Vinny's place.
Dun dun dun.
More cleaners! Waste them! Get them before they get out!
Yeah, reminder, we're still fresh from the hospital after nearly dying. But we're Max Payne. We got this.
Find a way in there.
I was still a couple of blocks away from Vinny's place. I had to get moving.
One of ours, yeah. Crashed in from the street.
Who was driving it?
One of ours. They're in speak to the devil.
Am I just single-handedly ending the mob war? Is that what's going on here? I mean, we leave the country in Mad Max 3, so... Or, I'm sorry, Max Payne 3. God dang it. I didn't do that on purpose. Alright, where are you? Anybody? No. Okay. Oh god, there you are! Enjoy the nut shots. I know Korgoth isn't with me anymore, but if he was, he'd see all the nut shots. Holy crap. I mean, at this point I've played Max Payne 1 and 2. I have not played 3. I don't really have an opinion on 3 since I haven't played it, but... I will admit, make of this what you will, I am less interested in playing it because it's not by Remedy. I mean, don't mistake me, you know, Rockstar Studios can put out some good works, but I mean, come on, right? I mean, hell, one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game of all time, is a Rockstar game. Where do you want me to go, game? Is there another one of those chain link fences I'm missing kind of situations here? I thought I tried the door. Nope, that's actually a brick. The bricks have defied me. Denied me, you might say. Let's try going up.
Not so long ago, the V-tags had bloomed everywhere in the city. Now they only remained in the worst neighborhoods. The monster's grave.
Well, I mean, V was kind of a dumb idea anyways. By horn, I mean, not, you know. What? Who's shooting me? Who's shooting me? Unintentionally, it seems. And we're dead. Yeah, I guess I should take some drugs. Which cameras? I don't know. I've played so many video games at this point, I'm pretty sure 90% of my gaming career has been spent in ruined cities. You ever notice that? I've actually talked about that before, as far back as Devil May Cry 5, which at this point was several years ago. There's so many games that just have ruined city as an environs. I mean, I know why that is. It's prefab design, and people get used to making stuff like that, and so they get to practice with it. Ah, there you are. Hey, what's up? It's just silly sometimes how many games have ruined cities. Anyways, personal favorite? I don't know, none are jumping out at me. Most of them are pretty generic. Okay. Next idea. Further up. No further up. Okay, got it. I suppose some of the only ruined cities that stick out in mind for me are Fallouts. You know, duh, right? Probably Fallout 3, then Fallout New Vegas towards the top of that list. I don't suppose Mankind Divided counts. Oh yeah, and Half-Life 2, specifically. Oh, that's true. There were some ruined cities in FF7R1. I'll give you that. Man, I am so damaged I can't even jump down there. Look at that. That is instant death. Dying Light 1, almost said 2, like an idiot, was pretty decent, too. Yep, nope. Door's closed. The window's closed. Let's try this. Hey, I didn't die instantly. This is just the same alleyway. Well, Fallout 4 actually has a city, which might be in its favor, Kamek. Alright, apparently I'm frickety blind. Where am I supposed to go? I do not see a path forwards. Ruins that support the story? I mean, in general, ruins are supposed to support the story. Most of the examples we just gave are examples of ruins that support the story. By contrast, something like, say, Devil May Cry 3 or 4 or 5, the ruins are just there because cosmetics. They don't really add anything to the narrative. Do you mind? Max Payne in Final Fantasy. Monk in FF terms. Speed, agility, superhuman aiming and reflexes and all that fun stuff. And, of course, the ability to endure pain far beyond what he should, and having a nice, big health pool. He's a monk. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn is another good example of that. Can I go up here? Hey! Way forward, get. Okay, we have figured out the way forwards. Jeez Louise. Excuse me, I'm just...
The whole neighborhood was a battle zone in a mob war between Vlad's men and Vinny's mobsters.
Nice here, Mike.
The man with nothing to lose. Dig justice.
Stranded in the dark and violent night. Dig justice.
I'm gonna take pills.
Framed for the murder of his wife. On a quest for vengeance through the criminal underworld. In the city's heart of darkness.
This neighborhood. It's the same model. It's also the guy who helped us out in our apartment complex, if you remember.
Their expensive suits were chrome.
Okay, nothing else here. Just double checking. Double checking. Now I'm turned around. Okay, we're good.
Vinny's used car lot was up ahead. I had to find a way down to the street.
Oh, that's interesting. And we're done. Okay. Change guns here.
Your trial will be held at the city morgue.
Vinny's used car lot was up ahead. I had to find a way down to the street.
Yeah, that wall was just like, I'm done. Favorite brown area? God, I have to think of someplace that's brown that I actually like. Help me out. What's a good brown area of gaming?
Oh yeah, like good old times when we were still peddling.
Omega's a lot more colorful than brown, I would say. But I could be misremembering. So I'm mostly thinking of the club. I mean, Half-Life 2 has a few brown sections. Twilight Princess has some brown sections. Although both are pretty vibrant games, so, you know. Yeah, Fallout 3 had that weird green filter over it. And I know this because one of the very first mods I ever made, until I found out someone else made a much better version of it, was getting rid of the green filter in Fallout 3. Yeah, Gears of War, even though I've never played it, and GTA 4 are what I think of when I think of the brown era of gaming. There's a bunch of others, of course, but they're not that memorable.
What about moving?
What about it? Put one foot in front of the other.
No, I mean, what about you moving out? Leaving her?
That's the trouble. You can't choose who you go crazy about.
True, but what you can choose is what you do about it, you know? Kiss them or kill them.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Vegas.
Hey, don't get soft on me. You stay here, I'm gonna check upstairs. Hey, you!
Check upstairs! Him. Well, they're all dead. And there's nothing to do down here. All this way for nothing. Yeah, New Vegas is actually pretty brown. I'll give you that. Probably in part because, well, I mean, Obsidian. Obsidian, what's a budget? Studios. Listen, I'm not saying that New Vegas sucks. Only that it's the worst Fallout game ever made. Are we done shooting each other?
Stop being a jackass. You're gonna break your neck. I can handle myself. Jesus. Whoa!
Give a small-town girl some directions. This is my first time in the city. Oh, sir. I guess everything is bigger here. Oh, can I try it? Oh, I can't help myself. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes.
What were you two watching? It's literally just lips and a finger.
Oh, yes, don't stop.
Anyways. Oh, pills! Thank God. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. No. Chemic. No, this is Noir York. Trust me. This is,
Hey, you!
Whoa! I just healed! In fact, I don't like that so much, I'm just gonna undo that. Let's redo that timeline. I just healed. Guy pops out from the friggin' wall. Hey, what's up? I'm here to get rid of all your healing. Oh, that's a good question, Sierra Mike. I'm not sure. Both have validity. If you put a gun to my head, I would probably go ahead and do deserts first. Deserts, 1, Kata, 2. Although, isn't the Kata run still valid? Hey, the guy fell to his death. That's not funny. That's a good question, Loner. Hills! Oh. I was actually directly referencing that too, right there.
Hey! Where the hell have you been? What took you so long? Where's the rest of you?
You're the reinforcements Vinny promised us, right?
Who else? Only it's just me. The cleaners got the rest.
God damn it, they're killing us like flies!
I guess one extra gun's better than nothing.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, let's do it.
All right, we'll head to the lot. We need to keep those Russians away from the boss.
Yeah!
You got it! No, I'll let him live. I'll let him live.
All right, we'll head to the lot. We need to keep those Russians away from the boss.
Yeah, keep them away from the captain. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I know it's nothing to laugh about. Deadly serious. The adventures of Captain Bighead Cogniti.
Hey! Enough! We got a job to do!
Raining cats and dogs here.
For I'm a rain dog too.
Stay sharp. It's gonna rain something else too when the cleaners show up.
Truthfully, no, Zucktap. I didn't get the reference. Let's test the AI briefly, shall we? Yep, no. They recognized it immediately.
Get away!
I mean, there's not much to it, Gum Gum, so what do you want from me? Oh, you guys suck. Look, I'm out. That guy just jumped into a basketball hoop, and he's fine. He's just made of iron. Yeah, we got him. They killed poor Vinny, and poor Nick, and Fat Tony, Fat Susan.
Shoot to kill!
Whoa, 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 who's shooting me? Oh, they got him. Shotgun boy. There you are. Hey, pro tip. Don't start shooting your shotgun from like 50 feet away. It's a shotgun. I mean, this isn't Borderlands where you can get a shotgun with a sniper scope. Which still amuses me. If you're a Krogan, well, you can do whatever the hell you want. You're a Krogan. That's how that works. Have fun. Didn't kill anybody. I mean, that makes sense, Kevin. Also, I know who Hyperion are in Borderlands. I'm not that ignorant.
Oh man, why did it have to happen to me?
Hi, Vinny.
Oh, it was so perfect. Now it's ruined. Oh no, no way.
Hi, Vinny. How are things?
No, Payne, not you. Why does this keep happening to me? Payne, you gotta help me. There's a freaking bomb in here. If I take the head off, it blows. Bye-bye, Vinny. You're a freaking cop. You gotta help me.
How did this happen?
The Russian tricked me.
Join the club.
I can help you get him. I can. I swear, you get me out of this and I can help you get him.
You've got yourself a deal.
So, yeah, this section.
They're coming to kill me! You gotta protect me. We gotta get out of here. Through the backyard.
I didn't buy Vinny's promise to help me, but I was willing to do anything to complicate Vlad's plans.
Payne! Cover me! Cover me! We gotta get through there! Payne! Payne, what are you waiting? Payne, stop shooting the bombs! The shit! Coward!
Had to show that off at least once, even though we're probably gonna fail it anyways.
What are you waiting for? Don't let them get me! Kill them! Kill them! Coward!
You can't hide! Ha! Sucker!
Payne, help!
Hammered
Payne,
it.
what are you waiting for? Don't let them get me! Kill them! Kill them!
All I'm saying, Kimmick, is that Hyperion is weirdly commonly used in science fiction. Like, I think at this point nobody even knows what the Titans were. They just like the name Hyperion.
Okay, Payne, this way! Run!
Yeah, it has Hyper in the word. What else do we need? Come on, go. That's fine.
Oh man, Payne! There's more of them out there! They're coming over the wall! You gotta get me out of here! You hear? You hear, you bastard? You're gonna die! You're gonna fucking die!
Vinny. Shut up. Damn it. Something for at least some pills. I don't know what you're talking about, Plutonian. If excuse me, I'm gonna blitz these people here. Hammered it. Gotta dive when you die. It's very important. It is a rule. You hit something. Yeah, these people, they're working for it. I think Batman villains are looking at these goons like, damn, where do we hire these kind? It's quality right here. Hammered it. Let's be honest. We all know the best gun from Hyperion was the moonshots. Hammered it. I'm not ready for... You really have a weird opinion of what cops can and can't do, Vinny.
Vinny was about to piss his pants. He'd end up short-circuiting the bomb and blowing us both up.
You can forget about it.
Vinny!
I'm sorry. Come back. I'm sorry. I was just kidding. Just kidding. You can take a joke, can't you?
Oh, for Christ's sakes, Vinny! Die! And that is the result of Gengaman's sub. Thank you very much, as always. I always appreciate the horrific death. And we're putting that towards the Metroid block. This is how my story ended. Before I could do Max Payne 3 in Sao Paulo, I think. Ugh. Yeah, this whole mission kind of sucks. We might be up to a second negative. Oh, stretch. Ugh.
Vinny was about to piss his pants. He'd end up short-circuiting the bomb and blowing us both up.
Payne, I'm sorry. Come back. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. You can take a joke, can't you?
That's right. Any dab results in murder.
This way, Payne. We can get out through here. Through the back door.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I can't fit through. I can't fit through. The bomb will blow up. Shit. What now, Payne? What now? Think, Vinny. Okay. We'll head back through the hall to the elevator up to my place. We'll get out through there. Let's go, Payne. Get him, Payne. You gotta protect me. We gotta get to the elevator.
And then we died.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I can't fit through. I can't fit through. The bomb will blow up. Shit. What now, Payne? What now? Think, Vinny. Okay. We'll head back through the hall to the elevator up to my place. We'll get out through there. Let's go, Payne. Get him, Payne. You gotta protect me. We gotta get to the elevator.
And he's dead.
Get him, Payne! You gotta protect me! We gotta get to the elevator! Look out! We gotta move, Payne!
That's an interesting approach. You see how he just kind of, well, the game despawned things in his way after it impeded him for a few seconds? I mean, yeah, with no... Oh, I do actually have one heal. I mean, I've already been saving pretty often, Loner. Because, you know, we apparently have the health
I can't wait for you, Payne!
of a sickly kitten.
Hurry up, damn it!
Hang on. I can do better than that. Oh! Gotcha. So he's Ramirez.
Come on!
Oh, okay. Let's see him coming. Come on, Ramirez.
Come on, come on! I can't wait for your Payne! I gotta get out of here! Hurry up, damn it!
Cover me!
Oh, okay.
Come on, come on! I can't wait for your Payne! I gotta get out of here! Hurry up, damn it! Too late, Payne! I'm going! Use the stairs! Oh, I'm gonna have a freaking heart attack!
Damn! Shoot! Shoot! Cover me!
They're kind of trying to prevent me from getting to them. Oh, jeez, they really don't want me to get those. Okay.
Come on! I can't wait for your Payne! I gotta get out of here! Hurry up, damn it!
How much is Vlad paying you guys?
Too late, Payne! I'm going! Use the stairs!
I'm just wondering, like, at a certain point, you'd think the thugs would be like, alright, this is ridiculous. I know I say that in a lot of games, but Jesus Christ.
You shoot the...
We've killed how many of your people now?
Hey!
This is... Oh my god, Vinny. Really? Vinny, buddy.
Stop them! Stop them! A single bullet could get off the bomb!
Howard!
There you are. See him.
Coward! Take cover!
Don't kill me, please! Don't...
I accept. I mean, if they want death, they could just line up in a line, make it easy for me, you know.
Bullet could set off the bomb!
You know. You gonna make this difficult? Is that what's required here?
What? I'm a collector. Do you know how much this stuff is worth? I tell you, fucking much. Nothing nerdy about it. I'm a collector. Ah! Shit! I'm a collector. Do you know how much this stuff is worth? I tell you, fucking much. Nothing nerdy about it. I'm a collector.
Come on.
Lots of tough guys are into this stuff. Frankie was into this stuff. He was a fucking...
Vinny, I don't care.
Hey, just wait till I sell my collection online. Just you wait.
You're not selling it.
Nerd. Hey, let's see who's the nerd when I'm a millionaire.
I didn't call you a nerd.
Figure something out. Think, Vinny. Think.
The grand opening of my wrist. Go.
The Adventures of Captain Baseball Bat Boy. Episode 169. The final battle between Maxwell's Demon and Captain Baseball Bat Boy in the Demon's secret mothership hidden on the dark side of the moon. Bicycle Helmet Girl dangles helplessly in a cage above a pit of poison shards of frozen fire.
Chauvinist.
Maxwell's Demon flaps its black, leathery wings as it attacks, alternately firing slow missiles and fast range at Captain Baseball Bat Boy.
Loaded. Grand slam.
Go.
The last inning in the next episode of The Adventures of
through the balcony somehow. It's the only way, Payne. You gotta go out there and make sure the coast is clear.
Costume drama since the tragic...
I mean, anybody who has 4 VCRs, oh my gosh, this guy's loaded.
Oh, shit! Oh, man, they're coming. They're at the balcony. We were supposed to get out through there. Do something, Payne!
Okay. Hello? Are there any Russians here?
The Adventures of Captain Baseball Bat Boy.
Fixing sweet deals on wheels. Vinny, leave a message.
You have 3 new messages.
Vinny, that's... You go against my wishes. Now you come back to beg for my help. I told you not to go to war with the Russian, yet you do it. And now you want me to send you more men? No, Vinny, enough. You've made your bed. Now sleep in it.
You have 2 new messages.
Hey, slime bag. When we play cops and robbers and I'm the cop, I get to spank you. You don't get to beat me up, asshole. Oh, sure. You just got a little carried away. Well, let me tell you something, you prick. You're gonna pay for this.
You have 1 new message. Vinny got needy. Vladimir Lem is coming for you. Knowing him will probably be long. I'm doing this only to make it more difficult for him. Don't get any ideas. You have no new messages.
Well, normally I'd go kill him right now. But I know I don't have to, so...
and Law and Order in Max...
Nice TV, Vinny.
Losers thought they could flank us. Ha ha! We can get out from here. Home free, losers!
Yeah, I'm not really overly impressed with the subtitles, I'd agree. Jot that down. Vinny. Vinny.
You're gonna kill us! The bomb, Payne! The fucking bomb's gonna blow!
Your problem, not mine! No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, he's actually pretty stuck there. Hang on. Alright, so hang on. First and foremost. Let's open this door to begin with. Throw a grenade down here. Shoot that guy. Shoot that guy. Shoot that guy.
Thought they could flank us.
Take some pills.
We can get out from here. Home free, losers!
Nope, he's stuck. Okay, he is clearly in the middle of the doorway now. Wait, wait! Okay. We made it.
Let's go, let's go!
I already wrote it down.
Payne, we're gonna die! We gotta get away from here. To the garage!
Yeah, now that we're past that, let's grab another manual save. I'm pretty sure I encountered that bug the last time I played this, too. Vinny? 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 Why are... Jesus, wait up. Vinny, 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 Vinny!
Freaking more of them!
Where are they? Where are they?
Open, damn it! Come on! Don't do this to me! Come on! Man, close! Why are you doing this to me? Fuck, no! We're gonna die! Why do you hate me? Close!
Vinny,
Ramp, quick! Lift me up there. We can get out through the hole. Get me the fuck out of here!
Tempting. But no. Nope. Nope. God, this does feel like a GTA mission. Not in a good way. Not a GTA 5 mission, which is different. Come on! Yeah, I guess I just wasn't close enough earlier. Got it. Do you mind?
Shoot to kill!
Payne, get up to the ramp, quick! Lift me up there. We can get out through the hole. Get me the fuck out of here! Shit! Oh, shit!
Oh my god.
Payne, get up to the ramp, quick! Lift me up there. We can get out through the hole. Get me the fuck out of here!
Pills. Sweet, delicious pills.
Shit! Oh, shit! This way, Payne!
I do love the squeaking.
We got away! My car's up ahead! We got away, Payne! I can't fucking believe it!
Vinny, I hate you. I want you to know that. It's important that you be cognizant of this fact.
We got away! My car's up ahead! We got away, Payne! I can't fucking believe it!
They come from upstairs. Okay. Yeah, no, I saw it, Direct Reviewer. Sorry, I just didn't have anything to add to it. The Uhura thing was always dumb. The effects were always cool.
We got away! My car's up ahead! We got away, Payne! I can't fucking believe it!
Where's the... Oh, they're there.
Cover me, Payne! Clear them out! Let's go, Payne! Let's go! Well, that was fun. In a fucking terrible, sick, not at all fun way.
Vinny needed Mona as much as I did. We'll try to find Mona Sachs. She can disarm the bomb.
Are you crazy? She's just as bad as the Russian. She's part of the same fucking crew.
You're delusional. I was desperate enough to look for Mona at the funhouse.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Max, dearest of all my friends, drop your gun, or the bomb goes.
I had a bomb ticking in my head. No amount of painkillers would disable it.
Tell me about it.
Vlad and his men left after they were done with Vinny and me. I don't know how Mona came to be there. I can only speculate. It's clear that she was after Vlad.
Max.
She must have gotten there after he had left. Otherwise, he'd have been dead, and she wouldn't have come after me. She came to get me through the fire.
Wherever he was. Somewhere, I'm sure. Okay. Okay. I burned to death while she tried to figure out where to go next. Down where? Over here? Sure, I guess. Well, no, that's nothing. Down here? Down over here? No, can't reach that. We just came from there. Okay. Well, this does not appear to be the way. I apparently just, this headache is really screwing with me because I cannot see Jack right now. What if I can mess with that? What's this do? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I didn't think so. Stairs, then scaffold. Below me. Well, we can make it over here. Even though we could make this jump like 3 times in a row. This is where I came from. This is literally the entrance to the area. Ah, okay. Down. Got it. Jeez. Did not see that at all. Obviously, I suppose. Okay. One moment. Pencil me in. I'm fighting a pretty bad headache. Now. Have been all day. So maybe. Why are there... And then we died.
She came to get me through the fire.
Oh yeah, by the way, the game has skippable cutscenes. In case anyone was wondering. Right. It's another, I think it's another pressure headache. There's a really bad pressure front moving through right now. It's like 50 degrees out and raining. Oh, that killed us. Okay. Yeah, traditionally the cure for this kind of a headache is sleep, but I can't really sleep off schedule, so I just kind of get to live with it until tonight. Hopefully it'll go away. That's funny, we were just talking about the brown era of gaming and all of a sudden everything's brown. I will admit, one of the reasons, so let's talk about that for a second. Obviously, I don't care for the brown era of gaming from a purely cosmetic, aesthetic perspective. But the more practical reason why I don't like the brown era of gaming is my eyes. So I have minor color blindness. When I see this kind of brown on brown, it blurs a lot for me, Like, I have a hard time seeing what I'm looking at in this kind of brown. So, that's the more practical reason why I tend to be anti-brown era of gaming. Yay, pills. Pretty much 5. It's when people figured out how to desaturate, or saturate, I can never remember which, and bloom. The two kind of go hand in hand. And as a consequence, a lot of games in that particular era, because it was new, right? Like, people had just relatively recently, like within the last few years, figured out how to do that sort of thing, so a lot of developers jumped on it, because, hey, new thing, new graphics, right? It's pretty much the same reason why most eras of gaming could be defined by the latest graphical update. People are like, oh, this is cool. Let's use it. Then you move on a few years and people figure out, how to actually use it properly a bit better. It's one of the reasons why late NES and early NES, or late PS1 or earliest PS1 or PS3 versus PS2 or whatever, all look completely different, despite even in some cases using the same developers or the same kits or engines or teams.
Vlad had terminated Vinny's tragicomic existence with the push of a button.
Good.
Ouch. Poor guy. Poor bastard.
He deserved it. Ugh. So there you go. After that whole mission escorting Vinny, he dies anyways, which is Honestly, the final reason why that's a negative. I know that's a kind of a weird reason to codify, but that mission sucks anyways, just from a purely gameplay perspective. Then you throw in the fact that it's all for nothing, and that really is just rubbing salt in the wound, you know? Like, really?
She found me where Vlad had left me, lying in a pool of blood on her floor.
Max, come on. Time to wake up.
Death is inevitable.
Have some pills.
Our fear of it makes us play safe. Blocks out emotion. It's a losing game. Without passion, you're already dead.
On the plus side, we're almost done. Like, we're very close to the end of the game.
It's all a matter of perspective, tied to time and place, love and friendship, life and death. Vlad had led me to Mona's apartment at gunpoint.
Just missed you at vodka and at Vinny's. Third time is the charm.
We can't get him up here. The head is too big to fit through the door.
Let Vinny stay in the funhouse. That's where he belongs. I'll get to him in a moment. Ironic, isn't it?
What is?
How you fell for the killer working for the man who got your family killed. Love is blind.
Everything is subjective. Choices, answers, good and evil.
Woden sent the Project Valhalla file to the DA to put a scare on him. Your family paid the price. Mona is like me, just in the opposite camp, killing the society members allied with me.
How funny is that?
I hate to do this, but you know how you are. You would never let it go.
Einstein was right. Time is relative to the observer. When you're looking down the barrel of a gun, time slows down. Your whole life flashes by, heartbreak and scars. Stay with it, and you can live a lifetime in that split second.
Besides, a gentleman always avenges the insults done to his lady. You did kill Winterson.
Drug trip number 3.
In the dream, I was an invisible ghost, hovering outside my body.
Detective Payne, boss is already here. He's waiting for you inside. Hope you haven't had your lunch yet. This one's bad.
A crime of passion. This one's yours, Payne. You're the only one who can solve it.
Bullet in the head.
The killer's looking for an answer, but he's looking for it in the wrong place. He should be looking for it in his own head. The suspect is ready for a lineup. You should hurry, Payne, or you'll miss him. Oh.
His heart broke. Damn it, we're losing him. Give him hope. 6 milligrams. Charge. Clear. Clear. Nothing. Go again. 300. 300. Charge. Clear. Clear. Nothing. Doctor, again once more. 350. Charge. Clear. Clear. Still nothing.
Lost him. Time of death, 2:30 a.m.
Yeah, can I get some hope injections, please? Is that a thing? Uh-oh. We're in a computer game! It actually says, wake up, you're in a computer game, specifically. No. That's not true. That's impossible.
PD, drop the gun. What are you gonna do about it, pal? We're all guilty of something if you look hard enough.
Get back here, you monster. I'll kill you. I'll kill everyone who isn't here. Oh, okay.
I've been framed.
Yeah, we took a couple drugs.
Don't kill me. You win. You win. Just let me go. You can have it all. The gun trade. Freaking all of it. Just don't kill me.
Vincent, dearest, the get right, I'll remove a good part of the explosives taped to your head. You get them all right, you are free to go. Sounds good?
Okay? Okay?
And, given your current attire, all the questions will be about your favorite TV show.
All right.
Ready? The first question. What is the name of the big bad in Captain Baseball Bat Boy?
Maxwell Demon! Maxwell Demon! Easy!
Well done, Vincent. And now, as promised. Congratulations! That's half of the bomb gone. One more right answer and you are home free.
All right, I can do this, What's the question?
Who is the original creator of Maxwell's Demon?
That's Entropy, of course. Oh, no, wait. What do you mean? For real? The show's writer, Sammy Waters.
Impressive, Vincent. But, unfortunately, incorrect. Maxwell's Demon was created by James Clerk Maxwell, a 19th century British physicist.
Unfair! Oh, man, you gotta give me another chance.
Beanie, Vincent, I would love to, but rules are rules.
No, please, don't kill me, no, please.
It's a much smaller bomb than the previous cutscenes would seem to indicate, but, you know, whatever. Also, if I was Vinny, I would have just run from. Yeah, go ahead and pop the bomb while I'm hugging you. You know? I mean, they'll probably shoot me, but, you know, whatever. Where'd the ceiling go?
Have no fear. Vlad is here. Mona Sachs.
Vladimir Lem. Gate is dead.
That was to be expected. No hard feelings. It's not too late, my darling. Join me, and all's forgiven. We would make a brilliant couple. I am the king, and you could be my queen.
In your dreams. See? You're nothing but a one-armed bandit.
Get her! Get the bitch!
Remember that from the lineup? I will always give something to the writing team of Remedy. They write a tight script. And we're probably going to give a positive here, just like we did for Control.
Max, come on. Time to wake up.
It's fine, I got this.
That won't help a thing. The bullet in my head brought me to you. Max, come on. Time to wake up.
She was beautiful. I hated her for making me feel this way. Now that I was with her, I was reluctant to hear her answers.
You okay?
Vlad was headed to Woden's Manor.
Don't be stupid. You're not in shape to go anywhere. You'll die.
I don't care.
This isn't your fight, Max. You can walk away. I'm asking you.
I didn't deserve to walk away. There are no happy endings. You're coming with me. It was too late. I couldn't trust her. Not before I had seen this through.
Dun dun dun.
Vlad was right. There are no choices. Nothing but a straight line. The illusion comes afterwards, when you ask why me, and what if. When you look back, see the branches, like a pruned bonsai tree, or a forked lightning. If you had done something differently, it wouldn't be you. It would be someone else looking back, asking a different set of questions.
Showtime.
I'll go down first. Cover me from here.
There!
Damn.
Real stealthy.
Mona.
Save. And then let's go into the night. Killing all the people. As they die of fright. Nice reflexes.
I'm going in.
Oh, no, it's okay. And then Papa Neeks is like, BAM! And then this is what happens. Well, oh shoot. Well, I was gonna make a joke, but then Papa Neeks got me killed. Why would you do it, Papa Neeks? Why? I thought you were my friend. Now you're dead. As all who cross Papa Neeks are. Wait. We're good? We're good? Nope, someone's still shooting me. Who's shooting me? Get someone inside. Well, you see, Ross, it's because they're evil. God, that's loud. Thank you, Papa Neeks, very much. I will put that towards Arkham Origins. But I'd say it kind of... I can't do Vinny's voice. I can kind of do high-pitched, and I can do Gnomragon. You know, I can do a Gnomes kind of a voice. Or Ferengi. Depending on how you twist it. I can't do high-pitched pathetic. I'm just not pathetic enough.
Blow it up now.
Game. 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 And I'm dead.
Blow it up now.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Forget about Freeman. We're getting out of here.
Oh, okay, or don't. That's cool. Oh, now the door opens.
Shoot to kill.
Probably my favorite line in all of Half-Life 1, weirdly enough. Not only is it a turning point of the story and in the gameplay structure, but it also implies so much that Special Ops Forces are just sick to death of Freeman and all the trouble he and the aliens are causing. What's that? Damn it, Papa Neeks, I told you, you need more Spider-Man masks. I've heard a lot of differing opinions about Alan Wake's gameplay.
No, stay there. I'll take the first floor, you take the second.
Okay.
I'm not sure I can...
Incoming.
Specifically the gameplay. I hear the same general things about the story. I've heard a lot of differences about the gameplay. I'm curious what I'll think of it when we get there. Oh, season finale of Lords and Ladies. Where is it? Where is it? I'm ready.
I fled into the night. Behind me, in the darkness, the manor house burned like Nero's Row. My Lord Valentine taught me who I was. He showed me life, the meaning of being a lady. Took me out to the world waiting beyond the secluded garden of my childhood home. He gave me the seed that grew into my greatest treasure.
Mama,
My little Valentine. It happened years ago, but I can still hear the voice of my lord calling out to me, saying, "My lady."
My lady.
Is that it? Is that it? What? What is this, Game of Thrones? Bills! Bills! Oh, there we go. Oh, I feel better. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's strangely suspicious. But that's okay. We'll let it go. Did I just get killed from full health by a falling bookcase? I feel like that's what just happened. Which, I mean, stunning or damaging, sure, but that just straight up killed me. Someone explain that one to me. I'm Max Payne. And I can take in a... Oh no, it's a bookcase! Up.
Coward!
Yep, they dropped a knowledge bomb on me. At least she doesn't have a health bar this time around. You know, if this did exist in the control setting,
we work our way deeper into the
building. That'd make more sense.
For Woden or Vlad.
All right.
No, think about it. Like, you know how all the AWEs and objects and all that, they all have rules? It's completely invincible unless you drop a bookcase on it. That's us, right? That's just... wow, there's a lot of these guys. Okay, hang on. Stop hitting me!
We work our way deeper into the building. Look for Woden or Vlad.
All right.
Hello. Pardon me. I'm not really hiding. The fall of Max Payne. God dang it, why did I know to make that joke? Case. Look, I tell terrible jokes, okay? I don't know what you want from me. I've never been funny my entire life, and soon I'll be so powerful I'll make everyone laugh. I'll make them laugh.
Keep going. Let's check the other wing.
Right.
And then one day I'll lament, nobody loves me. They only laugh because I tell them to. Don't you agree? Say yes or I'll kill you. And I kill them anyways, you know. Because that's how being evil works. You have to be evil for no right reason or purpose. You just have to be evil. Okay, apparently there's a frickin' horse field here or something. Whatever.
Shoot! Fire in the hole!
Clay, dearest of all my friends, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm so glad we are together in this.
Yes, sir. Woden and the Gold are in the panic room. All we need to do is get in.
There is no rush. It's not like they are going anywhere.
The explosives are in place, sir.
We are going to make a beautiful exit.
Woden's bodyguards had betrayed him and joined Vlad. There was still time. They hadn't gotten to him yet. The panic room was at the back of the manor.
Saxon Payne, they're already inside. They're extremely dangerous. We need to stop them before...
Mona was still on the case.
Pills! More pills! Oh, God. I'm so glad so many people stock pain pills in this universe. Play?
The mind-bending finale in our Return to Sender Marathon. The last episode of Address Unknown ever.
The poet Poole, in his poem, "Somebody's been wearing my face again," wrote, "In this hall of mirrors, built by liars, I am a pale reflection of myself." I had escaped from the Pink Bird Mental Institute. I was lost in Noir, York City. I couldn't find my way back home. John Mira had made me a killer. I had become him, John Mira. Maybe I had always been him. John Mira. Yes, this is he. This is John Mira. Welcome to the next level.
Okay. What? Pills here. Got some pills. 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 Ah! I found it. I was slightly excited about it, but now I'm extremely excited. Ugh. Yep. Okay. Where the hell am I? Okay, this way, I think. Yep, this way! This way to pills, grabbing the pills. Grabbing the pills. When was Alan Wake in reference to this here, Mike? Because I thought Alan Wake was after this. Although this is Max Payne 2, so I don't know.
Fire in the hole!
Down we go. Wow, that... okay. Can't dive down the staircase. Got it. We'll do this the other way.
Shoot!
Sounds fun. But we got some pills. That is a horrible problem to have, Ten-Headed Hydra. Whenever I run out of pills, I can't control myself. I don't mean to kill everyone I see, it's just they don't have pills! And if they don't have pills, why are they even breathing? You could be getting me pills instead of breathing. Why aren't you getting me pills? Pills. I just need my pills. Replace the word pills with coffee, and it's pretty much 1-to-1 for what Savacom's like in the morning. And most people, if we're being honest with ourselves. Okay, there's nothing down here. Up we go. Pills. That's just my war cry at this point. Oh, Jesus. And we died. Yeah, see? Well, no, see, they didn't have pills back in the time of RDR2. All they had was the hair tonics. It's like, there we go. But now I can get it in pill format. So, there we go. So I can just be like, there we go. And when we get to Cyberpunk, or Fallout, you know, or StarCraft, that's the stuff. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me, Sierra Mike. That is how that usually works. The vine-swinging development concept, which I actually kind of disagree with, but whatever, I get it.
It's up ahead. See you there.
That... okay. I was about to say that didn't sound like Mona, and then I realized that's us talking to her. Mona, your voice has gotten so deep. The final lie I realized was I was Mona all along. Well, I know they had a really troubled development on Alan Wake, and I know that because I've actually studied it briefly. I only did a bit of a surface research on the issue, but yeah, Alan Wake was supposed to be something very different, and then it was supposed to be something else very different. Then it turned into the game it actually was.
Damn it.
Here, let me. This way.
She was working for Woden. Glad it told me the truth.
Max Dame.
Mona, wait. Stop.
This is love.
Ow.
When someone drags you from the wreckage when you have given in, ready to just lie there and die.
I told you not to come here. It's my job to clear up this mess, and you're a part of it. Throw away your guns.
This is love. When someone, no matter what the cost, shows you there is hope, a choice, that you can put down your gun.
See? I can't do it. You're a bastard, Max.
This is love.
Why would you throw away your gun if you...
Love hurts.
It's okay, she's been shot like 3 times now.
I was so looking forward to you two killing each other. You can't have everything.
Yeah, lore shock.
I've been here before. Ground Zero.
You are making me look incompetent by refusing to die.
Stop. I am sorry. Enough.
A bomb went off in my head. The bullet lodged in my brain moved a fatal, microscopic distance.
The killing has gone too far.
I
Killed
have
50,000 people, but...
It's better to reign in hell than serve in heaven.
You flatter yourself.
Demented fool!
I felt the rise of that old familiar feeling. I hated it. I welcomed it.
What, the quote? It's a terrible quote.
Everything was clear again. No more ambiguities, no more questions.
No gun when you need one.
Yeah, Woden was... I don't know what the hell Woden was thinking with that, honestly. Admittedly, in a very well-written story, this is the one chapter that makes me go,
I was
really?
compelled to give Vlad his gun back. one bullet at a time.
That's a good line, though. Actually, it's not Shakespeare. It's worse than Shakespeare. I don't remember the author's name. What is the name of that? Yeah, no, that is my favorite Max Payne quote. I'm going to give him his gun and get back. One bullet at a time. No, that's not Dante's Inferno. That's Paradise Lost. Which is by John Milton. There we go. Milton wrote that. 1667-ish. So, 1700s. I don't actually like Paradise Lost that much, just in general. I haven't read it in a while. But what irritates me the most is everyone quotes that quote so straight. It's better than to serve, to rule in hell than to serve in heaven. And do you know how many video games and shows and movies constantly repeat that quote? And it's like, you're missing the whole point of that. God. Yeah, Mass Effect 2 is here, Mike. The prison, right? When you're getting Jack. Another good quote. Anyways. So. I'm going to jot down probably our only potential story negative. Because that scene that just happened is rather ham-fisted. And entirely for the sake of drama. By the way, I should mention now, obviously we won't see this because we have to replay this game, what, like 4 times to make this happen? But if you successfully beat the game on hardest difficulty, Mona does live, which, obviously, by simply saying that, you know where this is going. I don't feel like that's a spoiler because it's very obvious where this is going. I still only can't think of his name. Woden. I kept wanting to say Odin, and it's like, no. No. What's funny is, again, I haven't gone through Alan Wake, but I noticed this in Control as well. I suppose this is good. Like, I mean, this is actually praise if you think about it. But if all of your writing is top-notch, anytime you screw up and have just a scene that's just because plot or because drama or whatever, it's much more noticeable, right? We pointed this out in Control. Control is a brilliantly written game, except for like 3 scenes, all 3 of which were endings. But it just, all of a sudden, the writing quality just plummeted out of absolutely nowhere. And it was like, huh? And then we get back to like the next DLC or whatever, and then it would go back to being good writing. You know? It still gets a negative. It's just, it's interesting. And I suppose that is, you know, indicative of more good than it is bad.
Hold him off and give me a gun.
Here's your gun. That's a
Max, it's good that the women are out of the way. They only complicate matters.
Take cover!
He
set off the bomb!
I can't see. I'm out of ammo. I'm dead. Cool. It's okay, we can skip cutscenes. As previously indicated.
Sucker!
We can still kiss and make up, Max. It's good that the women are out of the way. They only complicate matters.
Take cover!
Set off the bomb!
This is an interesting idea for a final boss fight, though. Me being out of ammo, trying to catch up again. The bombs get turned on as you go, and then I die. I missed that. Okay, I should probably save at some point. There. The only bullet I'm willing to waste on a minion.
We can still kiss and make up, Max. It's good that the women are out of the way. They only complicate matters.
Take cover!
Set off the bomb!
Always aim for the dick. Very important. What are the rules? Some painkillers. Really? I thought I would live in there, but I guess not. Huh. Apparently there's a door I can close. Or rather, apparently I can close the door. Better way to phrase that. Let's pop some painkillers. All right, let's do it. Ugh. I hate the aftertaste, you know? It's like coffee. You drink some coffee. I don't know where that accent's coming from. You drink some coffee, and it's like, hey, this actually tastes kind of good. But then the aftertaste is just coffee. I was very sad by that. From the hot cup of coffee. I must conclude I still do not like coffee. Sadness. At some point, I'll probably try coffee with, like, lots and lots of stuff in it. Just to try it. Well, I guess I'll die then. I embrace my fate! Which is that? That's God of War 2, isn't it? Shoot, what's the quote? It's like, I refuse. I accept my fate. It's pointless to fight. It's a quote. He says it like over and over and over and over during that scene, which I don't want to spoil, but, you know, whatever. I don't want to take all that falling damage. Did it taste any different? It did taste different, except for the aftertaste. The aftertaste is exactly what I remembered, which I suppose makes sense since none of that's scent, right? But the unusual, like, I mean, obviously it's bitter, but the just weirdness that was left over was pretty much exactly what it always was. Ooh, that's... Yep, there's the nausea starting to kick in. Ooh, that's kicking in hard. Let's die. Strategic death so we can take an anti-nausea pill. I was sick of my frickin' headache, so I took a real pain pill, which I don't like to do. So now, we're going to take an anti-nausea pill to chase that. Alright. And then we're going to find some physicsing going on. Very important to have some physics. Are we sure this wasn't Source? This sure acts like Source. Yeah, I remember the first time the nausea hit me. This is a while ago. From the leg injury. And I actually asked, you know, my mother, is this just me? Am I just an idiot? She's like, no, everyone has the nausea. Don't worry about it.
You like the fireworks?
Okay. You know, this might work if there was some kind of tension music going on here instead of total silence. I'm just saying, overcomplicated Starbucks is the way to be.
Hey!
That's pretty much the last thing I'm going to try, Loner, is the overcomplicated Starbucks thing. Those are grenades. Those are grenades. Those are grenades. Those are grenades. Those are grenades! And then we died! Gunfire can be a beautiful music in a game that has better sound design than this one. No offense to this game. But, like, you want to talk about sound design? I could probably just turn off the music and still enjoy something like Doom 4. That's sound design right there.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Max? Why don't you just die?
Well...
You're miserable all the time. Afraid to enjoy yourself even a little.
I would have enjoyed myself if you didn't kill the love of my life 5 seconds ago in an overly dramatic scene. Thank you for opening the door. Very polite. More monk stuff. Although, I mean, granted, arguably, Max is a barbarian, but barbarian doesn't exist in Final Fantasy, which was the question I was asked earlier. In D&D terms, Max is a barbarian, straight up. And I know what you're thinking, but he's not brute force and stupid. No. So a D&D barbarian, the archetype of the D&D barbarian is literally being too angry to die. They can just gain health because they're angry. And they can hit harder and better because they're angry. Right? Straight up. Never mind the berserker nature of our attack pattern and all sorts of other stuff I can point to.
understand your remorse, but this isn't helping Max. It's only making it worse. I'm not sure I can do this. I told you we had a history. Hell, I'm mad about this guy. I'm just not sure I can go through with this. You have one new message.
I'm coming to kill you, old man. You really know how to piss me off, you know. I have killed you to say thank you for once in your life. To say, Vlad, my son. Can I call you my son? Because I sure do love you like one. Vlad, my son. You are a true prodigy. Everything you touch turns to gold. Oh, wait. It is going to kill you. I'm done doing your dirty work for you. You should be proud. I have learned all you've taught me. I'm coming to show you.
You have no new messages.
I talked about this during the rumination, and I remember this because it's one of the plot points that stuck with me the most. What I love most about this is they've I didn't mean to take the pill, whatever, we've got some replacements. They've made this wonderful, large-scale, hidden society Illuminati thing, and implied that it has its fingers in the cops and in the government. I mean, this guy's a senator, right? And they've done all this wonderful thing to build up this Illuminati-esque society, the inner circle or whatever. And then Vlad just rips it to shreds in his quest to take over the local crime syndicate. And I love that. I love the mundanity of it. I love the banality of it. I love the fact that they are brought down by someone for such moderate or minor reasons. It's hysterical to me. I know that could be argued. We could argue whether or not Vlad is high scale or not. It's just fascinating the way they construct this. As is usual for the Remedy writing team, I love the construction of their narratives. It's pretty much the thing I've enjoyed about every one of their games I've played. Which is one of the reasons why I'm very looking forward to Alan Wake 2. In like 3 years. Take your time. I can wait. Yeah, like a local mob boss. I mean, I know he was Woden's prodigy, or not a prodigy, apprentice, but still, come on. Imagine a story. Let's use a Batman analogy. Imagine... I keep doing that on accident. Imagine a story in which... I can't even think of an example. Some mob boss beats the Joker and Two-Face and the Riddler, right? Like, if you're familiar with the Batman mythos, the general idea is that the mob bosses were usurped by the supervillains. Like, early Batman's history, whether it's in the shows or the comics or the games, is always about, the mafia or the local crime syndicates just running things and just kind of being overtaken by the supervillains, right? Imagine the total opposite of that. Imagine some dude who manages to push through all that nonsense. Yeah, Falcone, or Falcone, I can't remember how they pronounce it, taking down the Joker, for example. And I'm not sure I could think of another example of that. I'm sure there's one somewhere of that kind of a story. That's what you have in your bed? Oh my god. Dude! No wonder you're not sleeping well. Here, let's take some delicious pills. Oh, yeah. Pills. Gotta have pills. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm ready. Ready to get blown up by a grenade. Hey, dude! No. Vlad, we need to have a chat, buddy.
You should be glad, Max. I did you a favor.
No, you
Finished
didn't.
off your revenge for you. The murderer of your loved ones is dead.
Yeah, and then you killed my other loved one. Do you not understand how this works? If you left Mona alive, and we went off and retired to Sao Paulo... I looked it up, by the way. This is a very minor spoiler for Mad Max... God, I keep doing that. For Max Payne 3, spoiler. Okay. Mona isn't in Max Payne 3. There is one reference to her in a TV, advert. That's it. And something about that actually irritates me a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Really, dude? Okay.
You have wrecked my restaurant twice now. You can't be so damn uncompromising, fanatical about these things, Max. One of these days, it's going to get you killed.
He looks like hits like a truck, don't he? Is he just invincible at this point? No, I don't have any grenades. That's one of the first things I thought about. He just... Yep, no, yeah, we're dead. Double check. Yep, no, no grenades. You'd think an M4 would be enough, but, you know, here we are. I think this is a he's invincible phase. But I feel like I already said that. Oh well. Anyways, I think this is a he's invincible phase.
You have wrecked my restaurant twice now. You can't be so damn uncompromising, fanatical about these things, Max. One of these days, it's going to get you killed.
Well, that's interesting, period. I hope it goes well for her, comma, one way or the other, period. That's interesting. So, one of my biological family members has decided not to go to college. And they want to get into game development. And I'm not sure what I think of that.
The murderer of your loved ones is dead. You have wrecked my restaurant twice now. You can't be so damn uncompromising, fanatical about these things, Max. One of these days, it's going to get you...
The only reason I even know this, my mother just messaged me with a tone of disapproval, because Mom is... Well... So you remember how we had that whole discussion about college and whether it's worth a darn or not? Like, Gum Gum asked a question about that, and we kind of went off on a little topic about that while we were shooting a bunch of people. As we often do on this show. Well, I mention it because, one of the things, this is just my opinion, I don't really have proof of this, but one of my opinions is that a lot of people are very pro-college, mostly because that's what they were told. You know what I mean? Like so many other aspects of society here in the States, I feel like people do it because that's the way things are done. That's just how it is, right? Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Thoughts about how you deal with overtime or jobs or college or money or saving or all of that stuff. You know, things that are old and outdated and frankly don't really apply the same way anymore, right? And my wonderful beloved mother, who I do love to death and would absolutely wonderfully love to make a world that she could retire happily in, is incredibly wrong about so many things because she is stuck in that older mentality. And I've only really started to notice that in the last few years, and it's made me really sad, actually. You know, that's not a thing you want to learn about your mother, right? I love my mom. Don't mistake me. But good God.
Don't worry, Max. I haven't forgotten you.
Molotovs? Really, Vlad? Really, Vlad? Vlad, sorry.
Everything all right down there?
Everything's peachy, thank you for asking.
Did you know that the old man used to come up here all the time when he was still able to make the climb? To oversee his dominion. Play God. Pay attention, Max. I'm talking to you.
I'm letting him talk, Doctor. Although he might be done already?
You are really lousy at your work, Max. Ooh, is this the way you want to play it, cop? You want to be a bad boy, Max? You think you can outsmart me?
Okay. There we go. Apparently I was just missing. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the right thing to hit. Well, yeah, that was the point of the whole discussion, internal system error. Whether or not college is worthwhile depends, right? For game development, I wouldn't go to college. Personally. I would especially not go to that absolutely ridiculous fake, scam college I can't remember the name of right now. God, what's the name of it? Someone help me out. It's not even a college, it's just a school of cheating people. Not Harvard. No, not University of Phoenix, although that's kind of a scam, too. It's specifically for game development. It's like... there was a hole there. Hang on. This is going to bother me. Game development scam. No. Okay, let's try game development school scam. Yeah, Sterling did a video about it recently, although I don't remember. I haven't seen that video because I don't have time to. I just saw it in my feed. And I don't remember the name of it. This is something that came across my desk a while ago. That it's a scam. I'm just going to look up this. Free college. Yeah, That's how that works. No, not DeVry. Although I actually know people who've been to DeVry. That was also a scam, by the way. Do not recommend. DigiPen. That's it. DigiPen. That's the one. Yeah, no, DigiPen Institute of Technology in Redmond, Washington. So, a while ago, I was actually going to attend that. And I did what I usually do. I did my due diligence. I looked into it. And I was not super happy with what I learned. That's, yeah. Do not go there. Okay, back to killing Vlad. I mean, there's a lot of schools we could mention that are scams, let's just be honest with ourselves. It's kind of a thing. So, the Institute, I could point to specific things if this was, 15 years ago or whatever it was, 10 years ago, something like that. I actually had a friend up in Washington, and I had family up in Washington, so, moving out there to participate in that and attend that college, that was a feasible thing and something that was actually on the table. But, nice. But yeah, no, abusive teachers and a very toxic atmosphere, but worst of all, it's Harvard. And you're probably thinking, what do you mean? The people who go there get jobs because they went there, not because they learned anything. It's the good old boys concept, which is admittedly something I absolutely despise in general.
That was...
Sorry, Vlad.
Max, dearest of all my friends, I was supposed to be the hero.
To the left today. Get it? Get it? Symbolism.
The past is a gaping hole. Your only chance is to turn around and face it. But it's like kissing the lips of your dead love. darkness waiting in the hole of her mouth. We are willing to suffer, to die for the things we care about, for love, for the right choices. Because of her, I had solved the case, my case, all of it, who I am. It's gonna be all right.
You won't be in Max Payne 3, don't worry.
God. I turned out to be such a damsel in distress.
Reference to 1.
She was dead. The bullet in her head had come to the end of its slow-motion journey.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Go, go, go!
It is almost morning, waking up from the American dream.
Jesus! My God! What the hell went on in here?
They are all dead.
You're welcome.
Now, like all my loves, she is mine forever. She has brought me here to this moment of clarity, where time slows down and I choose to look back, to see myself. And in that act of seeing, I am reborn.
Down here! This way! There! Easy. Oh my God! Got a live one here!
Detective Payne?
He's still alive! We need a medic in here now! He's still alive!
I had a dream of my wife. She was dead, but it was all right.
Further gameplay modes have been unlocked. And that is it. That is Max Payne 2. Like I said, in the so-called secret ending... Oh yeah, we need to... The so-called secret ending, she lives, but it doesn't matter because she's not in 3. I'm curious if it tells us here. Oh, yep, no. Death is inevitable. We can also chapter jump, which is a nice feature. We're going to alt-tab because that is really loud. Yeah, exactly, Nostrid. Like, I am legitimately all for a franchise branching out and letting other people work with it. The asterisk is that it needs to be good, right? Like, you need to do something with it. So, you'll notice we haven't codified practically anything. That is on purpose in this case, because I knew this game was very short. And so what we're going to do is we're going to codify as we go through and do the audit. So let's sit on the gameplay one first, because we have the least to say about that. Oh, well, let's start here. So, first of all, let's look at our notes. We have some notes here. Notes are good. Notes are good. We've got... By the way, any guesses right now what the golden number is going to be? As a reminder, as I like to say at the end of most of these, 40-ish is a generically good game. 80-ish is a very good game. Anything over 100 is like masterpiece level, and anything approaching the 200 level is some of the best stuff ever. So, all right, so we've got enemy AI is not really anything to speak home for, but I don't think it's bad enough to qualify for a negative, so we'll move on past that. No quest thing. Gameplay animations are completely inconsequential. There was no audio spam. There's no auto battle. There's no auto leveling. There's no backtracking. There's no bestiary. There's no bosses. There's no bugs. There's no builds. There's no built-in cheats. Camera doesn't apply. There's no choices. There's no co-op. What's your suggestion, Plutonia? If you don't mind my asking. Oh yeah, I said I'd do this. Get some music going for these. Actually queued this up, ready to go, just for this. I think I agree with you, actually, Plutonia, as much as I hate to. You don't know what the golden number is. I have not done my job properly. So, Vlad, I don't think Vlad qualifies as a boss, to be completely honest with you. But either way, we usually bake that into the outro. So, golden number. Yeah, and we didn't cheat. I can actually put no up, which always makes me happy. No cheats. The golden number is the review. It is the final score for the game. Now, what I mean by that is the golden number takes into account all the factors that I care about, weights them, and pulls them into a single output number, and that is the final score, if that makes any sense. That is the final review. You can look at the pluses and minuses. I always post those so people can look and compare individual points, and I post all the figures that lead into the golden number, but I also post the golden number for anybody curious of the actual final review score. Make sense? Okay, so let's look at this. So we've got controls. I don't think this game has good or bad controls. I think it's just there. I mean, it's a third-person shooter. It doesn't have... I think this is more an absence of a negative thing, because I could see myself giving a negative to several games with the third-person shooter problem. In fact, I have given that negative before. I've actually demonstrated this on camera one time. I forget the game. I think it was one of the Tomb Raiders, where I was aiming, and Internal System Error gave me way too much money. And I was aiming around a corner, but the shot hit the wall because the wall was in between the camera and the aiming reticule, even though my gun was pointing around the corner. I don't remember which game that was, but it was one of them. That pisses me off. And usually the third person, you know, the over-the-shoulder cam shooting pisses me off. Didn't piss me off here. No negative. So I don't think it's a positive. I think it's just no negative. But core combat. Core combat. Let me think about that for a moment. Like, there's nothing really special about the core combat. It's just, you know, it's a shooter. It's a run and gun. Well, that's not really something that you can donate towards internal system error. But I am very grateful nevertheless. Thank you very, very much. I do always appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, you know what? I'll put it towards Subnautica. I will actually do that. I've actually been putting a lot of Dealer's Choice towards Subnautica. By the way, the list is updated. Yes, Voice of Authority. In fact, I had a whole thing about that. Oh yeah, we need to take some notes. What time is it? There we go. Yes, I will put that towards Subnautica. No, Maz, there is not. Everything. So, okay. Positives go into it. Negatives go into it. Percentage of positives go into it. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Story pluses go into it. Gameplay pluses go into it. Percentage of pluses goes into it. How long the run is goes into it. The variance between gameplay and story goes into it. I can't remember the whole list right now, of course. There's a whole bunch of stuff. There's like 7 or 6 things that go into what determines the golden number. It's everything I value, essentially. And the whole point is the golden number needs to reflect reality, not the other way around, which is why we had to change the formula recently, because it wasn't. We were valuing some things too much, put simply. Anyways. Core mechanics. So, I don't know about you, but core mechanic to me sounds a whole lot like... Oh my god. So, I'm definitely giving a plus to the jumping and diving system, because even ignoring the fact that it's a good system, because what it does is it functionally practically accomplishes the same thing that the adrenaline ability does in Mass Effect 2 for soldiers. You remember the one I'm talking about? Where you get a few seconds of slowdown and your shots, the shot sway goes away for a second. So even ignoring the fun factor and all that, what it does is it gives you a chance to, you, the player, regardless of being good or bad, showcase how good he is at the shooting that he should be good at, right? It's kind of a bridge thing there. And so that's good. There's several reasons why that's good, and obviously it's a fun feature to use. But the fact you're doing diving through the wall, it just adds another fun factor to that. So that is definitely a plus, absolutely, and without question. So we're going to put that under, what's that called again? Oh yeah, shoot dodging. Oh yeah, the I forget what it's called, but the Infiltrator's ability in Mass Effect 2 as well. Dealer's choice. No! I was just about to refresh the page to see what you put it towards, Voice of Authority. It says, Dear Lore, I hate you and your stupid, ugly face. Why are you so terrible? Rotten hell. Well, unfortunately, I actually built hell, like, from the ground up, so I can't really rot there. I could go there and grab, like a lemonade. I think that might work. Either way, thank you very, very, very much, Voice of Authority. I do always appreciate. Really. Thank you. And I will put that towards Dealer's Choice, which at the moment is going towards Subnautica, as I have already rather openly said. I wouldn't mind some ice cream right now. Just put it in my head. And I got a sub from Silly Idea towards something which I think exists. No! Internal system error. No. It's not a contest. We're not doing that. Let's see, I think I remember off being a thing. Off Mortis Ghost, right? Is that the one? Because if it is, then you got it. Now, someone, FM Aylward says, I may have underestimated the hours for dice. So what I do, so obviously games that aren't fully out yet, or games that don't really have a defined amount of times you play, I usually estimate very wildly. And what tends to happen whenever I have one of those situations is I just stamp it with 30 hours and say that's about what it's going to take. In other words, about a 4-day stream. If we end up playing one of those for longer than 4 days, well, whatever. But it's not like I have any other information in order to gauge how long one of those types of games are. After all, I mean, we could have kept playing RimWorld for, like, weeks, you know? At some point, we have to hit the chop-off point. Thank you, Ross. As always. Where would you like that one to go, other than Tangled, of course? Yes, Trihexia. He would fail, and I would die, but it's okay, because he would be very motivated after that. Now, Sierra Mike says, if it is something you have to do to beat the game, it loses its cool factor. I do actually agree with that. Ultimately, that's why it is only one positive. It is fun. It was fun to go through the game and go, you know, that is fun. But I do think that there's other things they could have done to make it even more than 1+, you know? Well, how long to beat is garbage? I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. In my opinion, how long to beat, the website, is amazingly inaccurate. It has been notoriously, constantly wrong numbers, and I don't use it for exactly that reason. For a while there, I was actually submitting my run times to it, until I realized that I was probably the only one, and it wasn't helping anything, and it was taking extra paperwork time I didn't have, so I stopped doing that. Anyways. So, moving on. No cosmetics, no crashes. A difficulty curve. So, I don't think there really is a difficulty curve in this game. The early levels are basically the same difficulty as the later levels. There's no curve, which is fine. That suits the overall arena mission style and design. So that just makes that a wash. But then we get to difficulty options, and this is where Plutonia's thing comes in. Now, the difficulty... So, I need to look this up really quick. Hi, Narset. I swear at some point I will start putting Dealer's Choice towards that. So it'll get funded. Dungeon Siege 2, I mean. Apparently, it does specifically affect health and damage. The dynamic difficulty. That's what I thought, but I wanted to double check. Yay! Okay, so... where do we start here? At the very least, the difficulty of this game is absolutely a negative. The question is, how do we part and parcel that out? Because we definitely have lazy difficulty. And the fact that you have to beat the game to unlock any other difficulty, which itself doesn't actually do anything other than be lazy difficulty, which is required to see the final end of the game, is just kind of a... I'm honestly feeling 2 negatives for this one, for these combined issues. There's also the dynamic difficulty, which, again, that's neat, but all it does is change health and damage, so that's not great. I was thinking it might change, like, aggressiveness is something you could change for a game like this, right? How much an enemy is willing to charge or pull back or whatever, or how well they aim, or how many of their shots hit, or how much they coordinate, or how much Salvacom decides to give me another heart attack. What is wrong with you people? And yet, Trihexia asked the obvious question. Now I have no idea, because I've only beaten this game twice, and there's no way in hell you're paying me to go through this game again without the slow-mo. I'm not that masochistic, to be blunt. So... You want the whole thing to go towards Tangles here at Salvacom. God, my eyes are burning. What is wrong with me? Okay. Okay, I can do that. Ross, I think you owe her a sub towards something. I'm just saying. Trade, you know? Thank you, Savacom, as always. You know, it's actually funny. This is in no way... Like you've already given me money, and you didn't have to, and I thank you, all of you, very, very much. I spent about $500 today on various gifts. And I know that's kind of a weird kind of time to do that. Normally I get all my Christmas shopping done about a month ago. But I was kind of sitting on a few things because I decided to go ahead and reach out to people and say, you know, is this something that, you know, what do you think of this or whatever? You know, clandestinely asking questions, seeing their opinions on stuff. And it wasn't until literally yesterday that I got the final tidbits of information I need. So I technically didn't finish my Christmas shopping until today. And actually, I'm still not done because someone stole Third's present. Yes, I'm pissed about that. Anyways. So thank you, everyone, for paying for everyone's Christmas presents. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, Genshin Impact, I don't think I would allow, to be completely honest, ignoring the fact that it's MOBA garbage. Excuse me for being redundant. Yeah, that's not a big... Did I get a refund? No, and I won't, because this is Bang Cookies, which Bragwin can actually tell you about, because her Bang Cookies package, this was last year, was also stolen. And there's no proving that, right? This is an Amazon. For all the horrible, dirty, terrible, awful things Amazon does. If I go to Amazon and say this didn't show up, they will say, here's your refund. If I go to Bang Cookies and say this shit doesn't show up, they'll laugh at me. I should know, I've already done that with the aforementioned Bragwin thievery. So, that sucks. Anyways, let's get back to actually reviewing this stupid game. And nobody should recognize this Breath of Fire 3 music. I'm surprised Ross didn't notice. Alright, so... difficulty options. So yeah, I'm sorry, back on task. 2 negatives I'm feeling on this one. Because it's not good negative. The dynamic negative, or it's not good difficulty. The dynamic difficulty doesn't do it well. Why is this on this playlist? And there's the unlock problem. So, we've got... yeah, porch pirates need to be taken out back and shot. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, the dynamic difficulty I'm willing to let go. I just think I'm mentioning it as part of the other problems, because the dynamic difficulty could have been a positive, right? Like, it could have been something that's awesome. Like, as you're going further through, they're, like, even more awesome about it. Like, again, aggressiveness, aim capacity, stuff hitting. There are ways to, especially in an FPS, there's ways, or a shooter game, excuse me, there's ways to make the AI more interesting in terms of difficulty other than they hit harder and they have more health, right? So that could have been cool, and it's not. So what? We're Kaiser's Legion now, Black Vial. Yeah, you get it, Sierra Mike, you get it. I was actually hoping to play this playthrough on a higher, yeah, sure, Ross. On a higher difficulty, because I've beaten this game before, and I've even beaten this copy of the game before. But I'm guessing in between the computer move, because that was a completely different computer, and hard drive move, because this is on the M2s, it just lost my save at some point in there, which sucks, but whatever. Soma, done. I didn't know Savicom wanted me to play Soma. Ah! Nice, Trihexia. Yeah, we're doing the audit and talking about how porch pirates need to be shot in the face. Okay, so negatives to the difficulty. Quick, which FF is this from? First person to say it gets to put $1 towards something. See you around, Walker. Let's see. Durability is an issue. Those aren't an issue. Ah! Super Banjo gets it. This is Final Fantasy IV on the SNES, specifically. Which, of course, I could tell immediately because it's me, and I know that music entirely too well. What would you like to put that towards? I'll put a bonus buck towards whatever. Whatever you want to put it towards. For reference, FF7's Prelude, which should be on this playlist, sounds like this. I mean, we could probably come up with more, you know, Sierra Mike. But I don't like to think about the actually bad people in the world, so let's just... Enemy variety... Honestly, I don't think it's bad in this game. I mean, we have people who are normal. We have people with slightly more health. They have all the guns we do. That's it. But the game is short enough that it's not really negative-worthy, and honestly, you know, I'm completely fine with the challenges. Like I was predicting, I didn't think I would get sick of the combat in this game because it's a 6-hour game, so... I'll put it towards Dealer's Choice. You got it. So, Subnautica. Done. Okay. There's no fast travel. Graphics. We did actually give a plus to graphics. But that's in the story axis. So let's move on. Hubs. Game, interface. Intro. I would say the intro is actually good. Anyone want to disagree or agree on this one? Remember, I actually pointed this out. We had a single enemy in the intro. And it was pretty much there to tell us how to do the bullet time mechanic. And the intro was all about learning... It was exactly what an intro should be. It was effectively a tutorial stage. But it was all in the game, right? It was all... The layout of the hospital escape was designed to help us to figure out how to play the game, right? So, I think that's good. I'm with it. Mr. Red, of course, hates my show, which doesn't surprise me. After all, we're playing Resident Evil 4 tomorrow, which I'm terrified about, because I haven't played that in like 15 years, however long it's been since it came out. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, no, I'm with it. Intro. Plus to the intro. Alright. Itemization. This is actually a big one. I think I'm going to go ahead and give a plus to the itemization. I was kind of watching that this time around. You know, pills, right? No, I'm terrified because I remember Resident Evil 4 being kind of a hard game back when I played it back in the day. Granted, that was playing it on the console, so, you know, who knows? We'll see. Until I got to the point, of course, when I got the typewriter. That was just fun at that point. Well, I do suck at games, FMAL word, so that's probably the problem there. So itemization plus for drops and loadout. So kit. In a game like this, kit is your guns. I actually don't think I can give a plus to the guns in this one. I mean, there is a good selection of guns, but ultimately the difference between them is microscopic, to be honest. So, what are we thinking? What are we thinking about the guns? I mean, honestly, I feel like this is the same question I'd have with Half-Life 1. So let me put myself into the mindset of Half-Life 1 for a second. Because we've got... Well, no, Half-Life 1 actually has more variety in guns in this game. So I take that back. Because Half-Life 1 has, like, the Egon gun and the crossbow. And an actual melee weapon. So never mind. I walk that back. Yeah, no, like I said, I have to walk that back. I mean, it's not like the guns are bad. I think I agree. This feels like this might be a wash. So, let's just give the guns a wash. Go. Levels and stages. So, there is at least one stage I was rather enjoying. Actually, no, there were two I wrote it down. 2 stages I really enjoyed. Part 2, Chapter 2. That's the one where we're going up through the explosives factory, specifically. And I'm also going to give a plus for the escort mission. The first one, where we're playing Mona. Not because it's a Princess Peach section, because it effectively isn't. There's nothing that really makes it really Princess Peachy. What makes it good was the fact that it was actually fun. It was a good section. About 7 hours, something like that, Rama? We just beat the game, so... That's part 2, chapter 5. It's a short game. What do you want from me, Rama? Did you know I have a website which keeps track of all this stuff? And I put out announcements on Twitter and Discord whenever we start a new game. That's you know, just so people can be like, oh, he's playing this now. Or oh, he's playing this next. We're playing Resident Evil 4 tomorrow. I do have a Discord. But in order to get in, I'm afraid you're going to have to donate 100... Wait. In order to get into my Discord, what you have to do is you have to show up on stream and ask Brigwin nicely. I'm not joking. We used to have an open invite system, and that caused problems because legitimately toxic people, I don't mean like people who are rude or mean, I mean actually toxic people started getting in, so we slammed that shut, and now we do invites. That's all. Yeah, we had some bad people on there. They were removed, of course, but yeah. So, 2 levels got a positive. But there's 1 level that gets a negative. You saw this coming. You knew this was happening. Negative for the Vinny escort, because, oh my god, that mission sucked! It was pretty much everything wrong with an escort mission. Almost everything. It wasn't completely wrong. I've played worse escort missions because I've played Fable 1. But in all honesty, that mission sucked. And that's ignoring the fact that I had some issues with it, is, you know, because of the headache. That was just... wow. So, the Vinny Escort. Yeah, the Fable probably has FF7 Savagam. Probably has one of the worst. Like, if we ever do a review of Fable 1, we're probably giving 3 negatives. Actually 3 negatives for the frickin' Wolverine, excuse me, quest. Because that might legitimately be the worst escort quest I've ever played in gaming. Just absolute garbage. So I think that's everything I had jotted down for notes for negatives. Lighting, penalty for failure, log, map, mission, checkpoint, mission, not support, music. Now, options don't really exist. Outro. What do we think of the last mission? Actually, yeah. X-Wing, as in, not X-Wing Alliance, X-Wing, the first of that series, might have the as bad of escort missions. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound elitist or snobbish, Suffolcum. I apologize. As my friend Gary will tell you, playing Guess the Song with me is really boring, because I can guess most songs within 2 seconds. I've audio memory, right? FF7 is actually available on the Switch, I think. I'm not sure. Pretty sure. Hang on. FF7 Switch. Pretty sure. Yeah, there it is, right there. Yep. You can get it. Counting myself here. Yeah, that's why I was kind of hesitating longer. I think the outro for this is good enough to not qualify as a negative, but I don't think it's positive territory. I was overall relatively unimpressed with the outro, so we'll just call that one a wash. Which brings us to no real issues there, no issues there, no issues there. Cuphead is getting its own show, which is terrifying. Let's see, what have we missed here? We've got pacing. Yeah, no, I'd say the game has good pacing and gameplay. Whoops. So we'll give that one. Yeah, we're just on FF7 now, apparently. Let's hit the random button here. There you go. Yeah, we're doing the audit now. Silly idea. I'm working on it, Rom. Give me a second. God. Well, we're not to story yet. Honestly, I'm kind of racing through the gameplay first because I have the least to say about gameplay. So, replayability. I mean, this is my second time playing it. I probably won't play it again, to be completely honest, and by which I mean I will not play this game again. But what do we think about the replayability of it? I'm admittedly leaning towards a wash. Hi, Baron. Like, I don't think the game is anti-replay. We've yet to give a game a negative for replay. We may do that someday, because I can think of a few vague ones in the back of my mind that might qualify for that. Yeah, let's call that one a wash. Let's call that one a wash. We didn't have that issue. We didn't have that issue. The save system was a positive. I already gave that one. Sound design. It's more on the narrative side of things, so we'll move past that. So, terrain design. No, I think we'll put that under the levels, which we've already given pluses for. There's no traversal, tutorialization already covered. There's no unskippable cutscenes, because they do that well. Visual distinction, I think it's normally okay. In fact, honestly, the only place I really had issues with it was in the fire. So... that just leaves... So there's kind of a weird one here, and I don't really have a category for this. I guess this would go under bugs, technically. Yeah, that are core mechanics. So I want to talk about how this game has a general fun factor in being kind of janky in terms of its physics. Because this mostly boils down to the ragdolling. But it's actually fun to be like, yeah, and they go, ah, they slow-mo and all that stuff. You know, just what is effectively a general fun positive, which doesn't really have much of a category. I guess we could put that under core combat. I guess it would be where that would really qualify. But what do you think for general fun factor of ragdolling and physics and falling out a window? Accidentally killing someone, getting a kill cam, and doing a dive past him to our death. Oh god, I forgot to juggle. There were a couple times where I thought this would be a good time to juggle, and then my clip ran out, so I didn't do it. Oh well. That's not surprising, Triexia. I mean, a good Matrix game should be fantastic. It's just, you know. Anyways, so yeah, we'll just kind of bake that in as a very generic positive, but it needs to be notated, which leaves us with +4 to gameplay, which, you know, that's a good score, right? It's an okay score. Oh my god, we reviewed this on 12/21/2021. Anyways, so narrative. All right. Let's go through this list, shall we? So, animation doesn't really apply, so we're going to skip over that. Atmosphere and tone. Absolutely. Yes, definitely a positive to the general atmosphere and tone. None of that. We did have good... So there was one mission, it's actually one of the 2 missions I gave a plus for, which had some good banter between Mona and Max. Do we think that one mission and that banter was good enough to qualify? Oh, by the way, I've played all the Matrix games. Someday we might have a good one. That's not fair. Path of Neo was okay. I'll actually acquiesce to that. Enter the Matrix can go to hell for being a buggy piece of garbage, boring mess. And I actually played the MMO. It sucked. Besides, I've actually played a good Matrix game. I've played Saints Row 4. Sorry about that. I was told I have a package, which I don't, which that's going to be a question mark for later. What was the Matrix MMO like? Bad is the... It would take me a while to explain it. Let's not go into it. Yeah, apparently they didn't mean it at my door. I'll look into it later. So, banter. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. But yes, Path of Neo is what I mentally think of as the good Matrix game. Mostly because it was an actual Matrix game as opposed to the other ones, which were terrible. Alright, there's no branching narrative. There's no camera work to speak of. Characters. What are we thinking? I didn't put any notes for characters. Because we don't actually have that many characters in this game. We've got Vinny. We've got Hiccups. Ooh, excuse me. What the heck is the Matrix? Oh, right. The one that isn't out yet, Zactef? I mean, that doesn't count. We got Vinny, we've got Vlad, which is whatever. We've got Mona, we've got Max, and we've got Woden. And we've got... I can't remember her name. And we've got What's-His-Face. Yeah, honestly, of those... There's not a lot of what I would traditionally call character in this one. Not in a bad way. The focus is just in different places, right? Yeah, that's kind of the problem I'm having, Andrew. I could be talked into a plus from Max. That wouldn't be hard to do. But I think he's probably... Or we could actually just give a plus for characters. We could just bake them all into a positive. And kind of put Max on top of that list. Winterson, that was her name. Let's do that. So we'll get A plus for characters. Done. Cinematics. Definitely. I love the comic book style. In fact, I want to give 2 pluses for it. That's actually pretty rare. I could be talked down from that. But I love the style. I love the approach. I love the real pictures of actual actors posing for the shots, and then they kind of comic book it up a little bit, posterize it a little, and put the effects on. I love their approach to this, and and of course, and we actually mentioned this on camera, the sound design of those cutscenes sells it. Because what they've effectively done is they've taken the sound, the audio logs of like BioShock or System Shock or whatever, and then they've added the comic book panels to that. And that's fantastic, and I love it. It's probably one of my favorite things about these games overall. So this is technically 2 separate negatives. It's a plus for the style of the comic book, and it's a plus for the audio design of the comic book cutscenes. So, moving on. The rain. Dialogue. Oh yeah. Doodads. We did end up giving the doodads plus. Empty text. No issues with that. There's none of that. There's none of that. Doesn't really apply. Did I say negatives? Oh, I think this game holds up now. Absolutely, yeah. So we've got... Do I want to do that? I'm debating foreshadowing. Yeah, go for it, Blue Felix. Hit me. Because there is actually a decent amount of foreshadowing in this game. It's really subtle for the most part. Like, how many of you caught the fact that Max put together that Winterson was working for Vlad in his dream, for example? And I mean, there was the outfit, which Vlad was showing us, and there's... God, that's so personal. I can't think of any of the examples. See, the thing is, this either goes under foreshadowing or just general writing quality. It's getting a plus one way or the other. I'm just debating where to put it. The what? Yeah, the costume in Vlad's car. Gotta have those explosives. So I find myself asking a question to myself. Would I give, yeah, the phone call, would I give Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 1, a plus for foreshadowing? Because there's actually a lot of it in that, too. And that's a similarly short game. That's like a 4-hour game. And I think I would, and I think that's going to be the final thing that pushes me over here. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's not Babylon 5 effect. Sorry. I'd say it depends, because it always does, Bullet Alex, but leaning towards yes, that would mitigate it. Like, we didn't give Dragon Age Origins a negative for unskippable cutscenes, because you can mash the text, right? You can just and just go right through it, which is the equivalent of a skipping a cutscene, right? So, in that case, yeah, if you can just hit the fast forward button or whatever, probably going to count that as a skippable cutscene. So yes, foreshadowing, yes, definitely. Humor. That's a tricky one. Let's go ahead and put the TV show under humor. Let's do that. Yeah, we're doing our audit, Maverick. Can't you tell we have Mega Man music playing? Yeah, the humor, this game got plenty of laughs out of me, so. Internal continuity, yep. I did not play Titanfall 1, no, and I probably never will at this point, since I kind of can't. Vinny's gangsters were pretty funny, I'll give you that. Intro narratively. So, this is actually kind of a tricky one, because they did something very risky with the intro from a narrative perspective. They didn't just start in medias res, they started in medias res twice in a row. It's like, oh, what's going on? And here's this thing. Rewind a bit. Oh god, I'm waking up in the hospital. What happened to me? Rewind a bit. And then we see what led to that, and then we see what led to that. You know, as pointed out on screen, we're playing in a flashback until we finally catch up to the present when we actually escape from the hospital. So that's very risky to do. That's hard to do properly. I think they pulled it off. I mean, I am rather fond of Remedy's writing team. So I'm willing to give that one a positive, because it does a lot to kind of grab your attention immediately, and it absolutely gets across the tone and style of game. Like, within 30 seconds, you know the type of game you're in for, narratively speaking. And, I don't know, it was enjoyable enough. So, yeah, no, I'm talking myself into this. Plus 2 intro. This is the wrong thing. There we go. Plus 2 intro. Okay. It doesn't apply, it doesn't apply, it doesn't apply. What do we got here? What haven't I looked at? The music? So let's ask the Half-Life question. Would we give Half-Life a plus to music? Because it's the exact same problem. We would definitely give both Half-Life and this a negative to music. We already have. But would we also give it a positive? Already did that one. Already did that one. It not only is Chemic, but we already gave it a negative. I mean, it was Rama. That's kind of the problem. I don't know. I'll sit on that for a minute. Where was I? I was giving a plus to stuff. No, 10-headed Hydra. I'm giving a plus for the dream sequences, because duh. We gave a negative for that. It's the only story negative we gave. Pacing. Yeah, I'd say it's a well-paced game. Let's do it. In terms of narrative. So here's some tricky ones. So we've got story sequencing, which is about how events connect to each other, the connective tissue between moments. We've got storytelling mechanics, that's the narration. Let's actually pause there, because those are two kind of things to debate. Most of the events of the story seem to follow good sequencing, and at no point did I feel particularly lost in the narrative, which is good. So what are we thinking on story sequencing? What's funny is this was actually originally added as a negative category, because a lot of games have really bad story sequencing where things just happen for no rhyme or reason in no proper order, and it's just weird. Already jotted that down. Nobody has any thoughts of this. I think I'm going to skip storyboarding, actually. I don't think it really applies in this case. Which leaves me as to whether or not I give a plus for the narration. For Max's narration, specifically. Because it's interesting, since I had several people, like 5 or 6 people throughout the stream, say that they hated it. And that's understandable. This is going to be an extremely subjective point, one way or the other, right? Because if you're not into it, you're not into it. If you are, you are. Yeah, I think I agree, Sir Mike. Let's pass over story sequencing. Which brings us to the narration. Now, I liked the narration. I think it's well written. I think it's very on tone. I think it's part of it. No, don't stay quiet, Rama. I like to get as many viewpoints as I can, especially for the audit, because this is when we really go through and hammer in, hammer the chisel into the iron, you know what I mean? We are carving the final result here. And this is what I like to, I like people's opinions throughout a whole stream. People like to jump out and say, Laura, you're dumb and stupid and terrible, and you can tell me that, Rama. It's okay, I hear that every day of my life. But I think we have to give a plus to the narration, because if nothing else, even ignoring whether you like it or don't, it's kind of critical to the narrative, right? I want you to do a moment and mentally remove all of Max's narration from the game. And think about what's left. And I also agree with 10-headed Hydra. If this game was longer, I think it would absolutely get grating. I think it would get old. But this is a 6-hour game, right? I'm not sure, period. One of them was supposed to arrive today, comma, so one of them should be from me, period. If it rattles and sounds like plastic, comma, that's probably me, period. Is this gift from you? I think so. So, yeah, let's do it. Plus to narration. Done. Visual storytelling. Yeah, no, I actually already gave that down. Voice acting. Gooder. Good voice acting. Good voice acting in this game. Not universally good. I actually noticed a few specific lines which were not great, which is why I'm not going to give a second positive there. But I am definitely going to give at least one positive for voice acting. And then we have writing. Yes. So this is a rare positive. I almost never give a plus just for writing. But this is a well-written game. It deserves a plus for writing. Does anybody else have any other thoughts? Because that's all my notes, and that's everything on the audit sheet. Well, I mean, I don't actually know what Rockstar had to do with this game. Let's look that up. Yeah, no kidding, internal system error. No, the Housers didn't write this. Sam Lake wrote this, I'm pretty sure. I keep saying the writing team, because it's usually more than one person, but I know Sam Lake was involved in this. So let's see. I know they published it. Which, yeah, that's right. This led to some issues with Take-Two games, which, as a reminder, are freaking evil. I hate 2K games so much. Oh, one of the worst companies out there. All right, one of the worst gaming companies, excuse me, if you can even call them that. So that leaves us with plus 16 to story. Now, that may not sound like a lot, but keep in mind that we only came up with one negative for that entire point, so that is important. So, guesses on the golden number. I mean, I tend to agree with you, honestly. Are we muted? We're unmuted right now. Okay, good. I mean, I think... I hate to repeat myself here, but I really feel like part of the reason why the gameplay here is better received than, you know, Control is because it doesn't have the Dragon Age 2 problem, right? I really do feel like if this game was longer, the gameplay would drag on me. It isn't, so we're cool. I will say this, Control definitely feels like they got a lot of the fun factor down. Something they kind of polished from this one. So, dramatic pause, drum roll, Kingdom Hearts 2 music. Nobody wants to hear that. Yeah, exactly, Kira White Noise. 30 hours of bullet jumping with it. So yeah, that actually tracks for me. The final score for this one, the final golden number, is 53.12. This is a good game. I feel like there's a lot of things that can make it better, but I can absolutely see why people enjoy it, and it is also something that I don't know how to say this, so I'm going to say this as bluntly as I can. This game should be much worse than it is. The fact that it's not, the fact that it's, you know, it merely gets a 53, no, that's good. One of the things I've talked about recently, and I talked about this in Control, is there's a lot of things that this game should have had in terms of negatives that it doesn't. Because, and I keep saying should, it's because this game came out in 2003, right? This was an era of gaming where there's quite a few games that were making quite a few mistakes, and this game doesn't make almost any of those mistakes. And that's absolutely pushing its score up. If you look at this contemporary-wise, I think this is a damned good score. It's just you have to keep in mind that our review system takes into account every game ever made. So, but no, 50s? Yeah, no. That's a damn good score. So, that's actually it. I do hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. Tomorrow we're going to go through Resident Evil 4. That's going to be interesting. I don't know how many playthroughs we'll do of Resident Evil 4. But either way, I do hope you've enjoyed. I'm honestly just going to go, and I'm just going to sit in a hot shower for a while because I'm sick of this headache. Hopefully I will not have a headache tomorrow, because I really want to enjoy Resident Evil 4. And I'm terrified of all the negatives that game might end up getting. So, see you next time.